So in the first part, I introduced to you Aquima Studio, and we showed you a demo application, um, car insurance. In this part, I'm going to be showing you the front end in Aquima Interactions and Aquima Runtime. This is where you can actually see how the application looks. Again, it's opened within a web browser, and we can actually just start the application. As you could see from the previous video, the first page is driver details. You can actually see different attributes and the questions. So we can start off by filling in some of this information, as these are required fields. So the first question asks date of birth. We already have a default date put in, so we can move on to the second question, which is how many years have you held your driving license. If you notice, this question also has a information tag where you can actually get further information on the question, and this can be used for more complicated questions. So we can type in something like 5. The next question asks how many years have you been insured. So one thing I'd like to show you now is the fact that Aquima has self-built in validation. So if I type in something incorrect, the second question showed how many years I've held my driving license. If I say that I've had my insurance for 10 years and try and move on, you can see that a validation comes up to block me from moving forward, and it says the number of insured years cannot exceed the number of years that you've held your driving license. You can also see a required field where I've not filled in. This also comes up with this is a required field, and it would block me from moving forward. So now we've actually covered validation. I'll correct that question and type in 5 and say that I have a no claims discount entitlement of 5 years as well. Now, next question is whether I've been disqualified in the last 5 years. I'll say no. Then it asks me the type of car usage I have. Private is fine. Annual mileage, I could say between 7.5 and 12,000 kilometers. Then it asks me my zip code, which I can just put something in. I should be able to move forward. Now it's taking me to the next step, which is the car page, where I can input information about my car. As this is the first time I'm coming onto this page, it's also loaded up a service where I can actually see different car models, and I can pick one from those. If I'm coming back to this page after having already selected a car, it would take me directly and it would save my preference of car model that I have. As you can see, when I selected my car model, the page refreshed and I get a brand new question onto the page, and it's asking me the year of manufacture. I can type in the year of manufacture. The next question asks me the fuel type, and it's already shown petrol, which is what the car is, and the type of security device it has. Next is the extra coverage and the excess. I can assume that's all how I want. Now I can actually move on to the next page. Now, as you can see, I've been shown that a page where it says thank you for your application. So I've been accepted as a customer, and it's actually showing my premium and my standard premiums, comprehensive premiums, my discount, and my monthly premiums. Below that you can see your quote. This is the document that I showed you previously in the Aquima Studio, and this is basically the quote for my car insurance. If I click on it, I can open as a PDF file, and it's opened up. You can see it has simple letter format, and it's calculated the standard premium, comprehensive premium, additional passengers, legal protection, etc., and it's displayed it in a nice way. You can actually make documents in a table format. You can add pictures. There's quite a lot of features within the documents that you can add to your documents. They can be used for not just quotes, but also for policies. If you want to make contracts, they can all be used. So that's Aquima interactions.